Hi, everyone, and welcome to Splash and Go. Marty Snider, Christopher Bell. We're hanging out at Joe Gibbs Racing headquarters today, and this guy had a crazy Vegas race, almost coming from the back to the front to win the thing. So that wreck in overtime, is that one of those where you see it developing below you and you're like, oh, don't hit me, don't hit me, don't hit me, please don't hit me?
Yeah, you kind of saw it coming, and I was nervous I was going to be me because I started on the front with Kyle. We went into 1 and 2 and got a little bit loose underneath of him there, and then by the time we got to turn 3, Reddick was wiggling and just got me, barely got me.
Were you thinking that at that point, had that not happened, you could pass Kyle?
Man, I felt like I had a really good run going on the top. They both went down. I was surprised. Well, actually, not really surprised. Kyle went down to try and, block him, so it gave me an open lane on the top. So I was giving it all I had up there, and I think I would have had a shot at it if we would have been able to make it through.
Maybe if caution doesn't come out, period, you might pass Kyle too.
Yeah, at the that long run there, I got by him, and then I ran into the wall as soon as I passed him. But I think Kyle's car was starting to go away there. He actually gave up on the top after we had our little race there. So I think there were multiple ways that I could have won the race, and unfortunately it didn't go my way, but at least Joe Gibbs Racing still got one in victory lane.
Well, the good news for you, you have the win in the bank, so you know the playoffs are coming. The win at Atlanta comes early in the season. Was the learning curve for the Supra shorter than you thought it might be? Did it come quicker, the success, than you thought it might come?
I don't think so. Just from all the data, and obviously Toyota and Toyota Racing Development put a lot of resources into this Supra to make sure that we weren't down whenever it was the start of the year. So from everything that my team had told me and Toyota had told me, I figured that I wouldn't really be able to tell much of a difference, and that seems to be the case. If maybe we might be a little bit better than what we were last year.
Cool. Well, let's talk about coming back to the East Coast from the West Coast. Why not stay out there? I mean, you've got Phoenix coming up, a racetrack where you won last fall. Why not just go out and hang out in the desert and play some golf or something?
Yeah, well, Marty, I love 2 things in this world. That's driving race cars and going home.
Oh, okay.
So,
that's a good point.
Yeah,
I don't blame you.
I'm a homebody. I love to be able to go home. I got a puppy at the house that she doesn't get to go to the West Coast races. So, I love getting home. I love spending time at my house, and I love getting to go racing too, but as soon as that checker flag flies, get me home.
All right, let's talk about the Phoenix race last fall. Last to first. Is that, when you look back on it, maybe the most gratifying win of your NASCAR career?
Yeah, it was certainly the most important to go into Phoenix in a must-win deal and to actually execute and perform good enough to put yourself in victory lane is something that I'm really proud of. So you don't see must-win situations actually come true very often. So it was really cool to be able to pull through for my team and, to give ourselves a shot at the championship last year.
All right, it is Splash and Go. Your first time on the show, right?
Yeah, first ever.
Mine too. So let's do a little quick rapid fire question and answer session. Does that sound cool?
Sounds fine.
All right, asphalt or dirt?
Dirt. Oh.
Yeah,
got
dirt's
myself.
fine.
Okay.
Dirt's
All
fine.
right.
Dirt's a perfectly acceptable answer. High line or low line?
High line.
Always?
Certain
Does a
racetracks.
low line ever work? Because every dirt racer says high line.
Yeah, I mean, the high line's just more fun. It's more adrenaline. You feel like you're going faster. But obviously the bottom is probably more times than not the place to be.
All right, who goes to the high line quicker? You, Kyle Larson, or Dale Jr. back in his day?
Jack Hodenshield.
That wasn't an option, was it? But that's probably the correct answer. I'll take your word for it.
I'll be honest. I remember watching Junior. He'd be ripping the top, especially at Texas.
Yeah.
I went to Texas as a kid, and that old '88 car was up there ripping. But Larson seems to be the guy to get it to come in quick right now.
Your favorite person to race on dirt?
Favorite person to race on dirt? Probably. I love racing Larson just because we race each other hard. And the sprint car side, I would have to say Darren Pittman. He's one of, or Donnie Schatz, but Schatz typically is way ahead of me, so I don't get to race him. But Pittman, he just races really hard, and he's a smart racer. And anytime you're around him, you know that he's going to run you clean.
Favorite driver to race against on asphalt?
It's another good one. Probably right now. I mean, I just left Vegas, so Tyler Reddick, he's one that I really enjoy racing with.
Interesting.
We get to race each other extremely hard. But we know that, I feel like he respects me and I definitely respect him. So he's a guy that I know we can lay it all on the line and not have to worry about wrecking each other.
Favorite driver to beat anywhere? I don't care where.
Definitely Kyle Larson.
Really? Why is that?
Just because we
the
have
love affair you guys have, love-hate relationship.
We have a little. It's just, I don't know. We both came from the same background, and it seems like we race each other really hard.
All right, now let's have some fun. True or false for the Joe Gibbs Racing Christmas video this year? You thought Whitney Houston's song was actually Shakira.
I mean, I don't really know who any of them are, so probably true.
It's a true story. And later in that video, you thought Madonna was Shakira too, by the way.
I do remember that one.
You remember that one. Okay, very good. True or false, Coach Gibbs won 3 Super Bowls with 3 different quarterbacks.
I'm going to say false on that one.
It's actually true.
Is it? I knew.
Can you name any other quarterbacks who won Super Bowls?
No. I know he won the Super Bowl with the Redskins, but I'm not sure of the quarterbacks.
Joe Theismann, heard of him? Mark Rippon, Doug Williams.
Sorry about that.
No, nothing there, huh? All right, how about an easier one? The winningest football coach in Oklahoma University history.
Bob Stoops.
There you go, ladies and gentlemen. He gets the last one right. Clutch, always coming through in the clutch, aren't you, Christopher? Very good.
That.
Take that, won't you? That's Splash and Go today. Marty Snider, Christopher Bell. Make sure you check out NASCAR tomorrow. NASCAR America tomorrow, 5 p.m. Motor Mouse. Can't miss that. You got to get on that show next time.
I'm in. Let me know when.
There you go, Motor Mouse. He's coming, Rutledge.
Hey NASCAR fans, thanks for checking out the NBC Sports YouTube channel. Make sure you hit subscribe below for the latest NASCAR news, race highlights, and digital exclusives. Thanks for watching.